Welcome to our channel. In this story, we use simple words and simple sentences. We also use phrasal verbs. These are words that native speakers use every day. All phrasal verbs in our story look like this. At the end of the story, you can find a list of all the phrasal verbs we used. Don't just memorize words. Read and listen to the story to see how phrasal verbs live in real life. Let's start our journey. Enjoy. Chapter 1. The Last Night at Home. Tonight is my last night in my small village. It is 11:00 p.m. I am sitting in my bedroom. There are no pictures on the walls. My clothes are in big suitcases. I look out the window. I see the old forest and the river. It is very quiet here. I know every person in this village. I know every dog and every tree. My mother is in the kitchen. She is sad. She is making bread for my journey. Are you scared? She asks me. Yes, I say. But I need to go. I want to see the world. I want to work in a big office. I want to learn new things. I turn off the light, but I cannot sleep. I think about the big city. I think about the tall buildings and the bright lights. Tomorrow my life changes. Chapter 2. The Long Journey. The sun comes up at 6:00 a.m. It is time to go. My parents take me to the bus station in their old car. We don't speak much. My father is a quiet man, but he holds my hand. The bus arrives. It is big and yellow. I hug my parents. I get on the bus and find my seat near the window. I put my bag under the seat. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. I shout. The journey is very long. It takes 10 hours. At 10:00 a.m., we stop in a small town. I get off the bus. I am hungry. I buy a bottle of water and a sandwich. I see many people. They look busy. After some time, we get on the bus again. At 2:00 p.m., it starts to rain. I look at the mountains and the fields. They are beautiful, but I am nervous. My phone rings. It is my best friend, Alex. Did you arrive? He asks. Not yet, I answer. I am still on the bus. I am drinking coffee and watching the road. At 6:00 p.m., the sky changes. I don't see trees anymore. I see gray stone. I see thousands of lights. The air is different. It smells like smoke and rain. Welcome to the city, the bus driver says. Chapter 3. The First Night in a Cheap Hostel. I get out of the bus. My legs are tired, but I am excited. The city is very loud. I have the address of a hostel. It is a very cheap place for students. I walk for 20 minutes. My suitcases are heavy. Finally, I see a small blue door. I go in. The air smells like old books and coffee. A man at the desk says, "Hello? Do you have a reservation?" I fill in a small white form. I give him my passport. "You are in room 5, he says. "Here is your key." I go to my room. There are 4 beds. 3 people are already sleeping. I put my bags under my bed. I am very hungry, but I am too tired to eat. I take off my shoes and lie down. The bed is not comfortable. I hear cars outside. I hear people talking in the street. I feel very small in this big city. I close my eyes and think about my mother's kitchen. Chapter 4: The Lost Map and the Subway.
It is my first morning. I wake up early. I get ready and go outside.
I want to go to the park in the city center. I have a map on my phone, but the battery is low. Suddenly, my phone turns off. Oh no! I am lost. I look around. Then I see a police officer. "Excuse me," I say. "Where is the city center?" He is kind. He says, "You need bus number 6. It goes there. I see a big bus station. Many people are running. I get on the bus. The bus is fast. I look at the people. One man is reading a newspaper. A girl is listening to music. I get off at the next stop. I see a big park. I see a beautiful fountain. I start to smile. The city is difficult, but it is very beautiful. Chapter 5: The Job Interview. Monday morning. I put on my best shirt and my black trousers. I have an interview at the Golden Cafe. I am very nervous, so I arrive 10 minutes early. The manager is a tall woman. Her name is Sarah. "Tell me about yourself," she says. I speak slowly. I am from a small village. I want to work hard. I like people. She looks at me. She doesn't smile. "Can you start tomorrow at 6:00 a.m.?" she asks. "Yes," I say. I am so happy. I have a job. I check in with my parents on the phone. I got the job. I shout. Chapter 6: Making a New Friend. At the cafe, I meet a boy. His name is Marco. He is from Italy. He is also new in the city. "The manager is difficult," Marco whispers. "But the coffee is good. We work together all day. We clean up the tables. We wash the cups. At 4:00 p.m. we finish work. Do you want to go out?" Marco asks. We go to a small pizza place. We talk about our homes. Marco tells me about his family in Rome. I tell him about my forest. I don't feel lonely anymore. I have a friend. Chapter 7: The First Paycheck. 2 weeks later, Sarah gives me an envelope. It is my first money. I feel like a rich man. I go to a big shopping mall. I want to buy something special. First, I try on a warm winter coat. It is very expensive, so I don't buy it. Then, I see a small bookshop. I buy a beautiful notebook and a pen. I want to write down all my adventures and ideas. Then, I use my phone. I send some money to my parents and write a message. I am okay. I love you. Chapter 8: A Rainy Day and a Broken Window. Today, the weather is terrible. It is raining very hard. I am in my small apartment. Suddenly, I hear a loud noise. Crack! The wind is very strong. It breaks my window. The cold wind comes in. I am worried. I don't have tools. I call the landlord, but he doesn't answer. I try to fix it with some plastic and tape. I am very cold. I sit in the armchair and drink hot tea. I text my friend about it. Life in the city is not always a dream, I think. But then Marco calls me. "Hey, come to my house. I have a heater and movies." I put on my raincoat and go outside. The rain stops. The wind is not strong now. I walk to my friend's place. Chapter 9. The Big City Holiday. It is a holiday in the city. There are flags everywhere. There's a big parade in the street. I don't work today. I go to the city museum. It is free today. I see old paintings and statues. I learn about the history of this city. It was a small port 200 years ago. Now it is a giant. In the evening, there are fireworks. The sky is red, green, and gold. Thousands of people are singing. I feel like I belong here. I am a part of this city now. Chapter 10. 1 year later. 12 months go by. I am at the bus station again, but I am not leaving. I am waiting for my parents. They are visiting me today. I see their bus. It is also big and yellow. My mother and father get off. They look at the tall buildings. They are shocked. "Wow," my father says. "You live here?" I take them to my favorite cafe. I show them my apartment. I am not the scared boy from the village anymore. I am a man of the city. I look after them today. I am happy. I am home.
Subscribe to our channel to enjoy new stories and learn English with us every day. Like this video if you love story. Write a comment and tell us what you think. We want to hear from you. See you soon. Bye-bye.